And we're live. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones wherever you might be. And welcome to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. I'm Emma, and welcome to still not pictured on screen, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Well, pictured on screen, just not written on screen. Yeah, it's a new. I was about to say it's a new week. No, Emma, it's Thursday. Like, debate about the start of the week as much as you like. I don't think anybody thinks it happens on Thursday. But hey, it's Thursday, and yeah, we're back with Bigitha, where last time we were generally a hero, did some detectiving, did a whole bunch of Wibjib side quests, and yeah, then we were in the tavern anyway, took a nap to cleanse our corruption and refill our spell slots, and now we're regretting it, because I woke up and the place was full of demon corpses, and apparently the demons are attacking, and I just slept through the start of that. So now we have to defend the pub, because it's the only pub we've got. Let's get into it. If your character is repeatedly missing, turn off the things that make your attack rolls worse. Huge if true. If your attack rolls are bad, consider making your attack rolls better. Why is the camera over here? We need to go and see Erebeth. All our companions are just standing around, not particularly concerned. I mean, that tracks for Darren. This is very old territory for him. Erebeth's sword has been honed to razor sharpness. She's on edge, evident in the way she checks the fastenings on her armor over and over. Thank you for coming to our aid. Ready yourself, the attack is imminent. You're probably more accustomed to fighting in the wilderness than in the city, but I'm sure you won't let us down. The main thing to remember is that there will be a horde of enemies and they'll attack from every direction. Also, please keep in mind, according to my sources, a master alchemist called Othirubo has recently arrived in the city. He's a well-known character among demon worshippers. We don't expect him to show up personally, but thanks to him the cultists have been able to prepare a whole cart full of incendiaries. They will try to burn the defender's heart to the ground. The arsonists are the main target. Keep an eye on them and take them down first. They'll burn the ground out from under our feet. Is there time for me to rest before the battle? Was that an option? So, what, it was just going to happen whenever I rested? Or I just rested at the worst possible time and wasted myself a bunch of time setting up for this? Cool. What's the situation? We're primed and ready to defend this place. The enemy is keeping quiet, but don't be fooled by the lull. The demons have the tavern surrounded. They could strike at any moment. Well, give us a second to prepare. Because, what's our inventory looking like? Yeah, we should probably clean some of this stuff out. Why do you not even have light armor proficiency? I swear to God. Oh, also there's spells you can learn. Gotta have everything in your spell book so that I can then forget to use it. I think... Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah, we've sold all our just random crap. Or have we? No, we haven't. Good talk. Anybody else want to copy down some spells while we're here? No? Okay. Oh yeah, and also, now we did Roger's quest, does he have, like, any new equipment or abilities going? Oh. Okay. So, we get that whole kind of storyline there. Do we have a new ability from the amulet or something, or do we just need to wait until something else? Hello, Sally. Oh, I had precisely 2 bits of vendor trash, but I also have all these books, and really aren't they the truest vendor trash? Here's a letter from somebody we don't know to somebody else we don't know. Here's another book. We need more magic essence to restore this belt buckle with the storyteller. That was a thing. Don't get rid of keys. Keys are the opposite of vendor trash. Don't know what means that in particular, Emma. Any neat things? I mean, these are also very expensive. Oh, we should probably have an alchemist's kit, because a couple of times now we've camped and it's been like, hey, do you want to do some alchemy? Sure. Well, you don't have the equipment. And let's also get a level 2 scroll scribing thing. I'm sure I have people who can use them. I really hope those kits aren't one use. Really hope they aren't. Do we need to talk to people? No? Okay. I don't think we do. Yeah, people don't seem to have new dialogue. It only works in turn-based mode. No, we've had this talk. Okay, Erebeth, I think we're good. Let's do the fights. Iomedae, help us all. This battle won't be easy. Right. Who do we think would be useful in this? Well, Lan, because he's a murder machine. Sealer, because we need a tank. Nenio, I feel like having a wide variety of spells on hand might be useful. We should take Ember or Darren, because we need a healer, although I mean, Bigitha can do that a bit as well. Let's take Darren. And Waljif, you do a bizarre amount of damage, I guess. We may as well field our best people. Even though here, the neurodivergent brain is going, but what about all these other people? Maybe they'll feel bad about not being in your party. Why does it say I have no viewers and no bitrate? The stream is clearly continuing to happen. That's intriguing. Kill the arsonists! Oh yes, and we got another pet last time. That was clearly the most important thing. 7 defenses, 12 of 12. Okay. Right. Let's go, I guess. Got these neophyters. See, here is also where me having any sense of direction and space would be nice. Let's just survey the space again. Okay, where did we see arsonists? I mean, I feel like we're going to need to get outside the gates to see them, because if they were inside the gates, we would already have trouble. Anyway, you should charge this guy. What do you mean you don't have a charge path?
Cover me, all right?
Waljif. I was hyping up how much damage you do, and then that happened. What do you mean incoming ad break? Cool, I think Twitch has decided my stream went down. So I might have to pause to do an advert break. Twitch. Swear to God. You can still, yeah, you can see me now. I think the stream may technically have gone down for a bit. Advance apologies to me having to work out what went on from the VOD. Or maybe the VOD will be fine, I don't know. Basically, line went red, number went down. This concerns me, and now it's starting another advert break. So I'll see you in 3 minutes. Right, we're back. Now, hopefully Twitch will actually believe that this stream exists and not decide to phantom start it again. That was weird, and in conclusion, Twitch was a mistake. Right, Nenio. What have you got prepared? Let's check. Blinding Ray, which doesn't do damage, but does just blind people, but doesn't take our spell slots. Color Spray, Vanish, Nobal, Magic Missile, Mage Armor. could probably do that. Mirror image, which is great. Great hit, which did absolute gangbusters. Acid arrow is just a cantrip, right? Is acid splash acid arrow cantrip? No, I do only have one cast of that. There's a little one there, Emma. Okay, well you should... Actually, yeah. Let's armor up. And kind of move that waywards. That waywards, Emma? What the hell are you talking about? Somebody in chat, please confirm that you can see this and everything's coming through, because I have no idea anymore. Way to just get attack of opportunity. I just love it when you just walk past a guard and they stab you and you die. Okay, Sealer, do you have a charge path on these idiots? Yeah, you do. Aha! Flame Mace. Honestly, could have been more impressive. Clyde, you're going to say you don't have a path on any of these, aren't you? Fine, just go and engage, I guess. Lumber, 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 Clyde. Asimore only lasts a round. How long does wolfifying take? How long does that last? Fine, let's look at the actual wild shape ability. It's weird that those are separate things. 1 hour per druid level. Alright, so I can be wolf for, like, the entirety of this fight. Well, let's be wolf for the entirety of this fight. Ha ha ha! I am wolf. Behold, Bigitha transformed. Ah yes, Darren can't do any real stuff on account of his flat-foot in the first round. So just advance a bit, I guess. All those Crusaders are apparently going to do nothing. You've crossed the wrong. Jesus Christ, Lan. How does it feel to be made of quite so much murder? Well, I guess they're holding the line. That is a vaguely reasonable thing to do. Yeah, I think what we're confirming in this is that archers are OP as hell. Which, speaking as a former archer, reasonable. You charge from here? No, that would be very funny though. Sneak attack! You were standing directly in front of him, like 6 feet away, but sure, sneak attack, I guess. Bigitha. Did they just miss, like, 4 attacks of opportunity at once? Honestly. Oh, I thought that was the guard. No. I was wondering why he had a turn when he was dead. No, that was a different corpse. In the same direction. These do the same amount of damage. Yeah, they're both D3. I'll tell you what. Blind this fool. Because you've got these abilities. Why not use them? I'm probably playing very suboptimally, but then what else is new? I don't know if that's just a clipping error or... But I just realised the guards who are elves, their ears poke through their helmets, and it's like, do they have little ear slots there? Or is that just a graphical error? Who are we looking at now? Sealer. Okay. Smashy. Could have been smashier, but sure. Clyde. Oh, there's two people there. Smashy. Thank you. Bigitha Bitey? Yeah, I have tasted blood. My enemies are doomed. Don't know why I bothered to bring a healer, because, like, we're just murdering everybody. And if we're just going to murder everybody, then we don't need healing. Darren, just go and stand there and be ready, I guess. Be ready for what? Hard to say. Also, I'm assuming we're meant to be going out that way to find the arsonists. Lan, murder.
You won't survive me.
Thanks, Lan. See, when Ember says, I will hit you, and then doesn't hit you, it's a little bit sad. When Lan says you won't survive me, it's true. Yes, yes, you all come in through the gate and then I kill you. I understand the system. Thank you for smiting these people, although technically I think smiting is only going to affect the attacks the smiter does. Not just the attacks anybody does. But hey, I appreciate the thought. A little bit of smiting is always fun. I could be wrong as well. A little bit of smiting there, of course, to the tune of Mambo number 5. There. Okay, at least for that sneak attack, they were facing vaguely away from you. Yeah, they seem to just be spawning more and more neophyters. Every round. But also, kind of, we're winning the war of attrition up on the walls, so it's freeing the guards up to come and help. Or are we? I don't think that fight was there before, so... My point may be incorrect. But that said... I mean, I could just make a pit at the gate that they can all fall into and it'd be very funny. But also that would then make it difficult for me to get out of the gate. It'll only last a few rounds. Waha! What? Oh. She moved slightly to get in range and then didn't have an action left. Boo. Don't get her too far ahead of everybody else. In the words of a great philosopher and general, come on, ladies, now let's get in formation. Darren, why don't you get to do attacks of opportunity? Just depressing. Sealer, smashy, it's what you do best. Oh, let me just read the text on Smite. Yeah, so it's only the paladin that does the smiting who gets the bonus. Well, smashed. Smashy? Wide. Bitey. Oh, I didn't notice that guy. Yes, thank you. I know, I got attack of opportunity. I'm aware. Also, combat maneuver trick. I wasn't aware I was using that. I wasn't aware I had that. Can I still cast spells in wolf form? I honestly don't know. Oh wait, I'm looking. This is Darren. That's why I'm not seeing any combat maneuvers or anything. I'm very intelligent. Now, you absolutely seem like the kind of guy who could shoot a man while he's down. Oh no, we lost a guy. We had so many guys, and now we have N-1 guys. Plant, kill. Thank you. Also kill. Jesus. 48 damage. Why not? Will saving throw failed? Sorry, are you saying he was shaken up by seeing that man explode? The concept? Yeah, they are still spawning new ones up on the walls. Cool. Sure would have been great if that archer did anything, although I guess he was holding position, which is vaguely understandable. Anyway, stab stab.
Time to share your treasures.
Jesus, you do such a lot of damage. Okay, that's everyone there cleared out. Let's push out towards the gate. I mean, more people are now coming in. But I think we're vaguely winning this battle of attrition, a thing that, you know, traditionally somebody wins, right? The actual just sword and shield guards don't seem to be doing a huge amount. It's all archers. It's all about the archers. Oh. Cultists. Okay, so maybe we were just meant to hold this line until somebody came in. Maybe I should have thrown that pit down. I may yet. Oh yeah, wait, the only reason I didn't was an accident. Cool. Way to trigger attacks of opportunity and just murder each other. You idiots. Who have I got now? Nanio. Okay, yeah, I think it's whole time. What do you mean reflex save passed? You don't get to do that. Demons don't get reflex saves, right? I have terrible news. Fallen hole. Damn it. I think that's the one that passed that reflex save, which I'm being told was allowed. Okay, so this is how you actually smite. Smite, swift action. Main action, smashy.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Do 16 damage, kill. Perfect. Who are we on now? This is Clyde? This is Clyde. Clyde! God, I love you, but you are doing terribly in this. I mean, I do have power attack on. I should maybe turn power attack off. Although, like, he's rolling at, like, a difficulty of 6 and still failing all the time, which I don't think that's something I can really do anything about. If you're going to have luck that bad, then you're going to have luck that bad. People in hole. Okay, so it seems like I cannot use spells. But yeah, do I have a combat maneuver I wasn't aware of? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's just part of being wolf. Ah, a wolf can attempt to trip its opponent as a free action if it hits with bite attack. I guess I'm just doing that automatically. 1 damage, but we did knock them down. Are they coup de graceable? No, they're not. They're not helpless. They're just knocked down. What's the difference? What's Sleeping, paralyzed, unconscious. Alright. Fair enough. I guess he's still awake. I'll just have to murder him the usual way. Except that you have, like, no... what's names? Attack spells. Just shoot him with your crossbow.
I will see to your demise.
Okay. Fair enough. Well seen, too. And disengage, because they're knocked down and you can. Fallen hole. Damn it! These demons keep making their reflex saves. I think this is homophobia.
Make every strike count.
Jesus Christ, Lan. Just murder everyone. Just click the murder everyone button. I mean, we did kill that level 9 demon we summoned to get that bow, so, you know, it should be doing a lot of damage. Why does it say Nenio's doing damage? Oh, that's them falling into a pit. 12 damage to Bigitha, that's like half our HP. Stop doing that. Again, can people roll above a 3 on a d20, please? Can these people stop passing their reflex saves? I have very simple requests. Do you have a charge path on anyone? Yes? Do it. Well, Jay. Is this because I called you Wibjib all those times? I mean, I'm not likely to stop, even if it is. Oh yeah, didn't even notice that cultist. Maybe guards deal with him. I mean, the guards are announcing their intent to deal with him. And he's not dealing with the guards. Haha! Fallen Pit! Operation Fallen Pit successful. Magic Missile is full. It's a classic. Could be worse, could be better. It's because we need to kind of get... it's the classic linear fighters, quadratic wizards thing, is... Oh, apparently there's an arsonist cultist in the hole now. I think they're the one we need to kill. Yeah, like I said, it's the classic linear fighters, quadratic wizards thing, where attack spells start off so much less effective than just hitting people, but then once you put a few levels into them, they become just ludicrous.
The light
Kill this guy.
take you.
I said kill this guy! Who are we on now? Clyde. Clyde, kill this guy. See, Sealer? What? No, that... Damn it, that didn't quite kill that guy. Well, I tried. Bigitha? Actually kill this guy. Thank you, Bigitha. Darren, I brought you along as a healer. Wait. 2d8, that's... she's on 17, I guess. No, that's still... Yeah, that's reasonable. Yeah, I brought you along as a healer. Do some healing. I keep forgetting that that is a touch spell. Rolled 2d8, got a 7. Come on, guys. Roll better numbers. Oh yeah, there was that guy back there. I should have just shot that guy back there. Damn it. People take damage from falling in the hole. I love that one of my most effective attack spells at the minute is Dig Hole. Very funny. Are all of the people in the hole dead? See no people around the hole. In that case, I guess just head back here. I keep forgetting I can do the speed up button. Erebeth will continue to do nothing. I know I'm the player, but come on, you could at least participate. Are there... I don't think there's even anyone still on... Ah, there's one fighter up there. Get around there, and then you can zappity this guy. Or try and fail. The speed up movement button is very Alexa play Yakety Sax. Except with Sealer, you know, in which case it just raises her to a normal person speed. Jesus, speaking of speed, Bigitha. I mean, wolves are fast, I guess, but still. Like, she can move faster in a single action move than Sealer can in both of hers. Where was the guy? There was a guy up here. I swear there was a guy up here. Wasn't there a guy up here? I'm so confused. Well, shoot this guy. That guy's dead. Oh, there was a guy up there. More people have spawned into the gate with the hole. When do people stop spawning? I would really love it if people stopped spawning.
Cover me, all right?
Develop hustle. Now, if I get there, do I have line of sight on this fool? Get snowballed. Well, again, throw snowball doesn't sound like it should be one of my most powerful attack spells. Like, throw snowball and dig hole suggests that my most powerful attack casting is at the level of about a 5-year-old? Pretty sure a Triceratops couldn't climb stairs that fast, but hey, I'll take it. I mean, I'm pretty sure most Triceratops didn't climb stairs at all, for obvious reasons. Bite! He said bite. Or fail to bite. I mean, your name isn't Bigitha, I suppose. Why did I go into an accent there? I suppose. Thank you, Darren. I'll never say those words again. Everybody appears to be dead. Don't get too close to the hole, because the hole will suck you in. Have more people spawned that I can see? No? I mean, they're shooting at people outside the gates, so maybe we do have to go out. Alright, back this way. People are shooting at people. Who is shooting at who? I mean, it's not coming up in the combat log, so it might just be ambiance? Oh, no, there's people. And did all of them fall in the hole? I think a lot of people may have just fallen in the hole. Neophyte Barbarian strength check failed. Can I see where that was? Are they trying to break down the other gates or something? Maybe I do need to go outside, but that will require the hole to go away. Wolf speed. Darren, our wolf hero, could still use a little bit of healing. I forgot that was a touch spell. It keeps happening. Yeah, land, there's not really a lot you can do. get the feeling there may be some kind of end condition that I'm just not finding. Who are you shooting at? I have no idea. Ah! Okay, now the hole has ended. Everybody has been disgorged. I may have moved land too close to the hole. I have some regrets. I did not quite think through how, as soon as the hole stopped being a hole, everybody who was in the hole would be in the non-hole. That is to say, not in a hole. Acid. Barbarians love acid, right? They have mixed feelings. Now, do you have a bloody charge path? How? What, you can't just swerve around the wolf? No? Okay.
No glory without risk.
In a way, you exited the micro hole to enter the macro hole, by which we mean the vast abyss of space. Well, morning, Emily. Somebody woke up and chose nihilism. Hey! Don't firebomb my land! He's a good murder machine, and you can't have him. Oh yeah, no, I assumed as much. I assumed you hadn't just logged on specifically for that. Darren wants to get that touch spell to Bigitha, but she is so far away. Was that a nat 1? That was a nat 1. Does it take an action to drop this cure on her? Sure does, even though... Didn't I use an action to cast it? I'm so confused. Oh yeah. You can just turn a halo on that doesn't seem to particularly have a drawback. Darren can just glow all the time. Oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate reminders. I have been focusing very hard on defending this pub. Fine, I guess do nothing else. Right, Lan. Now, I bet attacking is going to... Well, okay, extra attack. And just see how much chaos you can do before you get attack of opportunity to death, yeah? Also, you seem to be on fire. There is that. Oh well. That was a nat 1. Dead. Dead, okay. And apparently wasn't close enough that just attacking would attack of opportunity. Neat. How many of these do we have to kill before they stop coming? There are so many. And we are, but actually also quite many. The arsonists need to die.
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
Thanks, Finian, being wielded by Waldrift. Wieldrift, if you will. Good attack of opportunity. Small guard. If only my small person could hit people as often as that. That barbarian is acid burning to death. Hey, you should attack the tavern. That's specifically what we're here to stop you doing. Rude.
You should have listened to reason.
Should have listened to me. Stop rolling nat ones. Another thing y'all should listen to me about. Where are we on now? Sealer. Okay. Smashy, smashy.
To the fray.
How did that not kill him? Oh. I'm assuming he's a half-orc. Where's his pain? Where is his pain? Oh, those raw guys. Yeah, half-orc, so you kill them and it still takes them around to die. Which is, I'm going to say, wildly inconvenient. I mean, yes, that's the idea. Stop firebombing. You know what firebombing gets you, and it's gored by a Triceratops. Like, that's not a consequence that comes out very often, but frankly, doesn't have to. Howl the light of heaven into people. Darren, you can finally pop off this spell you've been brewing. And, yeah, you're not close enough to get attack of opportunity. Excellent. Love it. Close that pain. I said close that pain. Dead. Dead. Not dead. Ooh. Aren't you special arsonist cultist? But remember, you can't spell arsonist without arse. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know, I think just my hot take here is Arthur bad, question mark? Cool, you're dead.
Distract them from me.
Nice double kill. Both those arsonists are dead. Are you going to stop spawning people now? Oh, apparently there's another arsonist. Where's the... Where? Where is the other arsonist? Oh, what? No. No, that was the camera moving naturally. Okay, clicking on that portrait takes us... I'll do it when the things stop moving. Oh, there's an arsonist. No, they're both neophyters. Arsonist. Oh yeah, no, there is an arsonist up there. I mean, you could hit up there? Seriously, dig holes. Such a good spell. Except for the one guy I was trying to take down. Well, I guess that means we can kill him without falling in the holes ourselves. Sealer's lack of mobility is feeling very prominent in this fight. Only one person fell in the hole, I swear. Don't attack my wizards. That's not allowed. I have decided. It's against the rules of engagement, which I have just codified. Rule number 1, I attack your wizard. Rule number 2, you don't attack my wizard. Those are the 2 rules.
I'll make short work of this.
Rule 3 is Darren sucks.
Make every strike count.
Jesus Christ. I know I keep saying Jesus Christ land, but Jesus Christ land. People falling in the hole. Makes me feel good to see in the combat log. How many of these people do I have to kill? Am I missing something? I mean, there's somebody here. You may as well... No, you may as well nat one, apparently. Is it me or are we rolling a lot of nat ones today? It's just that kind of a day. Okay, you didn't also fall in the hole. I was worried you would. Right, this guy here... Yeah, just Rare Frost him. Oh yeah, and attacks of opportunity, that's a thing that happens. Oh no. I should remember that. You can use your step to disengage without triggering another one, right? Yes. I'll learn the rules one day. Seriously, there are so many of these.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I was about to be like, it's time for somebody a bit more formidable in a fight than Nenio is, and then nothing. At least that AC 20 is doing work there. But Emma, weren't they in line of duty? I know, I'm very funny. Also incapable of hitting people. Okay, see, Darren can hit people and he's the healer. And a dick.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Just dead off screen. Thanks, Combat Log. It would be very hard to keep track of Lan's many, many murders without you. What? What? Passer? I thought that was things ending. No, that I wonder if we've hit some kind of new phase, and now it's just all demons all the time. Particularly coming up over the walls. I should get up on the walls. Yes, that is what I should do. Unfortunately, many of us are nowhere near the walls. I guess I could have gone out and around. That would have made more sense, Emma. Oh well. Didn't. Would have also made more sense for our resident rogue, I suppose. Not that I'm usually that concerned about making sense. What do you mean I don't have an action? I was summoning is a full round spell, yeah. Okay, I can at least blinding ray some people. And hit, nice. When you have it on fast motion, Tiefling Tails just freak out as they run. Okay, this pit could begin to be an issue. Phew. If the hole could cease being whole soon, that would be... Oh, I literally can't go out and round. Why the hell not, game? It is nice having some serious mobility on our little gnome, though. I was about to say, can he hang back and heal somebody? No, because it's a touch spell. And one day I'll remember that fact.
You won't survive me.
Apparently that did 12 damage off screen. Lan, you're very good at your job. All of our dice are cursed, except Lan's, which are made of a special metal. Waldriff, I'm going to trust in your reflex saves. See? You're fine. It was an AC 6 reflex save. You're fine. You're a rogue. You've got reflexes for days. And guards appear to be just completely immune to it. It hits allies, enemies, neutrals, Cool, I don't know where that dretch came from, but then it stopped being from anywhere in fairly short order, so... Nenio, don't get too close to your own hole. Oh wait, I have Dismiss Spell just as an action. I can just turn holes off. I forget this.
You should have listened to reason.
I could turn the hole off. However, given that they continue falling into the hole infinitely, it's quite funny to not. Tell you what. Area heal. Doesn't everyone feel refreshed? Sealy, you'll be fine. You've already passed your reflex save. God, I just healed them. Clyde has, I think, fallen in the hole. Terrible news. Just awful. Your reflex save should be amazing as a wolf. Wolf reflex is a legend. You've fallen in the hole.
I will see to your demise.
Yeah, close enough. That guard's dead. Not ideal. Lan, just keep raining death on these idiots. Close enough. I should probably, on Nenio's next turn, turn the hole off. I don't know what just happened. I think it fell down the hole, and as it was doing so, triggered attacks of opportunity from everyone. There's more arsonists down there! You are testing my patience, game.
Cover me, all right?
No, I meant attack the
Stab you or
demon.
zap you? Why not both?
Oh, dang it. That went wrong. We were distracted by the demons, and now arson can happen. Dismiss spell is an action as well. Fine. Congratulations, you have been unholed. Enjoy. Stop with the fire! Critical miss still did 2 damage, because, I mean, I guess grenades don't have to hit dead on.
The light take you.
There. Exploding not so much fun now, is it? That guy's dead. Clyde, stand up. Bigitha, also stand up. And bite this guy. Aha. Yeah, there's 2 arsonists down there. We should probably do something about that. But that said, Darren doesn't exactly move fast, and this guy's on the floor, so... He was on the floor! Darren! Whoa! Wab jabba! Whip jib! Don't get murdered. These people, on the other hand, can absolutely get murdered.
Make every strike count.
Yep, see? Dead. Stop with the fire. The arsonist literally has one job. I mean, yes, but... You know... The cultists literally have one job, and we're still trying to stop them doing it. Oh, wow. Just... dead all the way over the wall. And then the other guy killed you, but hey.
Distract them from me.
Double kill. Attack of opportunity missed. Just... The UT announcer should also just, mention all the stupid cock-ups you do. That should be part of the service.
Mind over muscle.
I kind of want to summon the extra planar dog, but on the other hand, Baphomet Quartus are resistant to energy damage. Well, boo. I'll switch to acid, it's fine. Arsonist does more arson. Everyone acts surprised.
Into the
Smashy smashy, dead.
no glory.
SNK walk towards this next guy. Clyde, get over towards being able to handle that other arsonist. Oh, there was another guy there. I just got attack opportunities by. Didn't even see you.
I'll make short work of this.
I've seen you now, and seen you to the tune of 5 damage. Which, you know, could be more, were Darren good at his job. Hey Lan, you're good at your job.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
That's Lan's job. Jesus. I keep saying it, but it keeps being true. They just keep spawning more. I don't know what is happening. Okay, have good appointment. I will continue to fight many cultists, apparently.
Share your treasures.
Because we're just going to do this forever now. Because we just keep spawning more of them. I mean, we're getting a ton of XP from this. Just keeps that. Look, there's 2 more arsonists. Dead. Are the arsonists over here? Yes, they are. There's a lot of people over there. Great. I probably should have summoned the dog. Like, we have good fire support, but it's still... This is a lot of people. Leaving the tab open for the views, well, thank you very much. It is an important service. Thela, if you could very slowly make your way down here. I feel like the stairs in this place could be more convenient. So much arson. Charge the arsonist. Go. 33 damage. Bam. Like I say, it is the traditional and prescribed punishment for arson is that a Triceratops charges you so hard you explode. That's just how it works. Thank you, Clyde. Finally hit. I feel like that should have... What do you mean Tavern dies? No.
Won't survive me.
I mean, like, of course they can win this fight if they have an infinite number of people. I could win this fight if I had an infinite number of people, and I suck at this. You should, like, drink a potion. Erebeth, I feel like you could have been actually doing anything at this point. It's weird that we've had Tavern dies, but it's still saying Tavern defense is 12 of 12.
You're irrelevant.
Like, I feel like there's some disconnect there. Oh wow, somebody made it through there and didn't just immediately die to a dozen attacks of opportunity. That's probably bad. See? Direct line. Arson, Triceratops dare. Thank you.
Out of my sight.
Cool. 1 whole damage. Thanks, Darren.
Endure death.
They didn't endure that. Why are you just standing there? There's somebody behind you. They're still spawning more people. I don't get what I'm meant to be doing. Why does that say 19? Is that the round we're in? Oh, that's next round. Could we have stopped this happening? I don't know. The fiendish Minotaur Mensa. No, run, cat. But what if we don't have any Minotaurs we need mincing? What if we wish to be the Minotaur Mensa? You know what I feel the situation calls for is a spell of Fallen Whole. And also less arson is what this calls for. Oh, it's still saying damage to tavern, so clearly when it said tavern dies, that was just like one vulnerable point of the tavern, all of which are called tavern. More people still spawning from that side. The Minotaur's got to be the boss of this, right? Wow, that guy displaying remarkable staying power, really.
Listen to reason.
Mostly because we can't make a decent attack roll. Why are those Crusaders doing nothing? Like, I get maintaining formation, but at the same time, if your enemy is directly behind you, you should and like clearly within sword distance, you should probably consider breaking formation just as a special occasion. Let's make sure everybody's light is buffed, because it wasn't, because the combat has gone on for quite some time. And it only lasts for a minute, so that's what, 10 rounds?
I will see to your demise.
Yeah, you'll see to his 5 damage, which is it's not nothing. Which means smite good. That's not allowed. We're the ones who get to smite.
Make every strike count.
And it did. Seriously, they should be killing that guy. You're still spawning more people. I have to assume the Minotaur is the boss, and once they're down... It's down. Okay, so the Minotaur has studied Bigitha. So, be aware of that, I guess. I'm going to go over here and use my ultimate attack, Fallen Hole. Did they all pass? They all passed their reflex saves. Look, if you're going to not have the decency to fall in the damn hole... I mean, I don't really have a follow-up for the rest of that sentence. Oh, God. We're going to have to pause it in the middle of this epic battle for the fate of a pub, because I've just seen we have another break coming up, because we've apparently been in this for a solid hour. Alright, love to you all. Take care of yourselves out there. I'll be back in a few minutes, but hey, you should do the self-care things. Have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you need to. This is a reminder. Go and say hi to a human and move around, and all of those things that remind you you live in a body. And we'll be back when we will hopefully finish this in a few minutes. Alright, love to you all. See you in a few. And we're back. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pub Defense 2023. Wait, is this what PUBG was all along? Blind that dretch. I maintain dretch sounds like it should be a slur. I mean, in as much as anything quote-unquote should be a slur. Yes, we're defending the pub, and, like, a lot of fire has been used, and gates knocked down, and the slightly concerning pop-up tavern dies. And yet, defenses are still 12 out of 12, so I'm not completely sure of the mechanics at play here, I'll be real.
Guide my blade.
Nicely done. One damage, but you knocked it down. And there you go, knocking it down, set Clyde up for the attack of opportunity, and killed it. So that's what we call teamwork and the pure bond between a gnome and her Triceratops. Manifest in the world. And those guys on the walls are doing nothing, and are much less scary than the Arsonists and the Minotaur Mincer. And also, that was 24 damage. That's quite a lot.
You've crossed the wrong mark.
I should probably use my extra attack. Oh well. Do a bunch of damage. I mean, we could have done even more damage. That is, I suppose, how these things work. Don't love how we have to keep having the camera snap to those Eagle Watch Crusaders who are doing nothing.
Cover me, all right?
Cover yourself in Minotaur blood. This stream brought to you by Minotaur blood. Disclaimer: this stream not actually brought to you by anyone. I'm not even sure this stream is reaching you. Are you there?
Mind over muscle.
It's got spell resistance. Great. Okay. That's worth some using your smite on.
Take you.
I mean, the light is taking a certain amount of you, so fair enough. The system works. Well, that guy's dead. Bigitha, you are also very nearly dead. You just kind of wait there and Darren will come and heal you again. Why does it not go off? What's happening? Why did it not work? Why didn't it work? And I've not got it as a pop anymore. And it's used my spell slot. I swear some of these systems are just deeply confusing to me. I like how they had to point at the tavern. Oh, that's actually done damage to our tavern defenses. That's not good. I mean, it's also, one might argue, overdue. Round 22. Although when you think about it, 22 rounds is just like 2 minutes, so... Now... Yeah, I trust your reflex saves, but just in case. And now, if you just see how they like fire. Don't love it. Please say that the Minotaur meant that was the last wave and they've stopped spawning again. You're not going over there because God knows I don't trust your reflex saves.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Cool, nice. You did in fact remove the obstacle. Very good. If you're going to be all about strict lawful conduct and like the words meaning things and being very exact and expo speaky all the time, then at least you're doing what you say. Charge! See, there I could charge through Darren. Darren didn't block my path. Okay, Bigitha, do nothing. Darren, can you actually... So does it always take 2 actions to do the cure? I'm so confused, I'll be honest. I swear, if those 8 Crusaders had at any point got up their arse and actually done a thing, this battle would be over by now.
Endure this.
Lan, murder. Thanks, Lan. Just love the distant sound as Lan explodes another fool. Also, Irabeth, I feel like you could have done literally anything. Okay, no, they are spawning in more people. When do they stop spawning in more people? Does my journal have anything on this? Defend the defender's heart. The demons are here. Alright. No? Okay. I think there's still another arsonist in that hole, but for now... For now, we move. Seriously, the archers are just driving this entire fight. That archer less so on account of him now being dead.
You should have listened to reason.
Again, at any point did we attempt to use reason? I don't think so. There would, as they say, be no reason to. Aha, aha, aha. Stop rolling natural ones. See, that's how you don't roll natural ones. I mean, it was a 6, so it wasn't great, but it still killed the guy. Bigitha, get up on the walls. I was about to be like, well, for all that she's all about big things, her, like, animal form isn't that big. And then I was like, yeah, it's a wolf. It's big, much bigger than a gnome. She's now up to broadly human-sized. Didn't kill him. Credit to you, Neophyte Fighter. I remember playing Neophyte Fight on the Sega Genesis. Finished him off. I swear, Lan just shoots arrows the size of telephone poles. That's the only way they can be hitting this hard. Classic. I'm not a good shot, but Lan here shoots really big bullets. Are you within touch range? Nope. One day I will work out properly how touch spells work. And then that guy got shot anyway. Well. Nenio, advance. All of you do nothing. You're very good at that. Sealer. Oh, you should have... There's more people down there, aren't there? Forgot about them. Wait, are there? Well, there's one guy. Well, I guess Clyde will lumber in the vague direction of that one guy. That one guy, the cultist, not that one guy, the musician. This joke only makes sense if you know who that one guy, the musician, is. And hey, if you don't, maybe look him up. Assuming that I'm not, in saying this, going to suddenly find out that he's a Nazi or something. Like, it keeps happening.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Not off-screen dead. Credit to you. Lamb, are you getting old? I mean, that may be a bit of an insensitive question on account of we just talked about how mongrels age rapidly and that you will be dead before too hugely long. They're still spawning more. What are we supposed to do? I legit do not know what we're expected to do. Also, is there still an arsonist stuck in a hole over there? No, he's out of the hole. That's honestly problematic. I really should have remembered that was there and paid some kind of attention. Well. Yeah, I feel like I could have used more of a mechanic briefing on this. And when I say more of one, I mean any of one. Well opportunityed. That archer was absolutely within range of some of those guys, but sure, whatever. So you like, get up there, I guess. You've taken so many turns to walk there, you should at least go up there. That'll do. Dead over a wall.
I'll make short work of this.
Lit voice, I'm dead over a wall. And again, that's an exceptionally niche reference.
You won't survive me.
And you missed. Lamb. What is happening, my friend? All these other archers are starting to show you up a bit. Orgif, kill. Didn't kill. Stabbed him in the throat with Finian. What? And we won? Question mark? What, did we just have to survive for a certain length of time? And it was 26 rounds? Okay. I guess. Victory. Canabris bites back and our teeth are sharp. Erebeth is glowing with zeal and she raises her fists in triumph. Now, we take the fight to them. Okay, but how many people died? Minimal. The battle wasn't easy, but thanks to you, we chewed them up and spat them out again. They thought they could break us, but they only bolstered our spirits and also set fire to a bunch of things and killed some guys, but, you know, they didn't matter. Are they going to attack again? I doubt it. Demons aren't famed for their organization. We'll strike a blow at the Great Garrison long before they regroup for a new assault. Oh, okay, so you're saying the time limit is now off. Love it. Well, congrats. Wouldn't have been possible without you. That reminds me, we found this among the attack's remains. This trophy rightly belongs to you. Nicely done. Now our goal is to rout the demons in the Great Garrison just like we did here. Got a flail. That sounds like a sealer job. Sealer? Flail? Question mark. Heavy flails are two-handed. Again, with the two-handed weapons I don't really need. Oh yeah, and I got the Storyteller ring. +1 luck bonus on all saving throws against fire. I mean, do I have a ring slot? My equipment is locked because I am still wolf. I should fix that. Bigitha, unwolf. You'd think we'd automatically do that at the end of a scene, but here we are. Yeah, that sounds just versatile and useful. How do people's quick slots look? Fine, honestly, because I've mostly been forgetting to use them. I have a potion. Oh, Darren just doesn't have anything in his quick slots. I should maybe look to that. I've got a couple of inflict moderates. Healing potion for yourself. Summon monster couldn't hurt. And Shield of Faith. I mean, you know Shield of Faith, but hey. Yeah, I just keep forgetting to use people's quick slots. And also, Clyde can level up. Don't know why he gets to level and nobody else does. Wait, is he... Did I forget to level him before? Is that the issue here? I think that might be the issue here. Well, he's level 4 now. Point in... I only have 1 point. I feel like I was meant to be building something. I think there was a feat I needed to get him to 3 intelligence for. Oh, it literally says those words in front of me, Emma. Animal companions require intelligence score 3 to gain access to many new feats. Does it say something like that for any of the others? No. Fine, we'll do that. He is now a smarter boy. And your points can be in athletics and mobility. It's what we use you for. Yes, I know mounted combat can be a thing. We've done that many times. Ah, right, so that's how it works, is when she's mounted, Clyde still gets attacks, but he does it automatically to nearby people. Right. Okay. Maybe I should be doing that more. I don't know, I feel like he does excellent work already. And he has so many spell things to be doing. I don't know. I just don't know. I forgot I had Summon Frog. Yeah, so that's just done. I think now we do need to rest again. Need to get stuff for the storyteller from the Great Garrison. 5,000 magic essence. Visit the abandoned Houndheart's camp, that's outside. Nameless Ruins outside. Dragon's Fate. Find something else that once belonged to Terendelev. Ow. Don't know. Outcast will happen when it happens. Cold Waters outside the city. Gather allies. We got the Knights of the Flaming Lance. That was the thing we did. Burning City. Discuss the attack plan with Irabeth. That's like the actual progression thing. And Worm Family Secrets. Go to Shea Horgus. I mean, we don't need to rest again, do we? How are my spell slots looking? I've barely used my spells on account of I was a wolf at the time. Yeah, we'll be fine. We can just head out. God, that battle took a long time and then arbitrarily ended. Are there still corpses everywhere I can steal stuff from? No. I had to loot them during the fight? Oh my god, that's so rude. Even this dead Minotaur I can't loot. So rude. I'm going to have to steal whatever's in this box just to make a point now. There's quite a lot of stuff in this box. I was about to say I'm going to have new trash to sell, but barely any on account of I didn't get to loot those bodies. That's what I was just talking about, Emma. Pay attention. The living ram, like, that's just a sheep. It's just a sheep. No, I'm going to leave this loot and I'm going to set it on fire. Right, we want Camellia. And Amber. We're leaving our terrible men at home. Just take your trash man, put them in a box, and leave with all of your, frankly, other trash people. And also some decent, I guess. Womp 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 womp. Yes, also there's that wine cellar that we could go to, I guess, but we were kind of busy. Let's head to Shakeworm first. Oh yeah, and Topaz Solutions and Irabeth's house are both here. To Casa de Horgus. But first we have to fight some guys.
I won't let you hurt my friends. I'll cut you wide open.
Get zapped, I guess, kind of. God, zap sucks so much.
Endure this.
Lan, why have you started Nat Warning? Like, I expect it from the rest of these people, not you.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Oh yeah, when I was looking at my spell slots, I really should have looked at Nenio's spell slots, of which I've used a lot. And then, you know, considered not bringing her. Well. Nice. I mean, it didn't explode.
Too late for apologies.
A whole 1 damage.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Cool. Problem solved. The problem was spiders. The solution was violence. Spiderlance? Nah. Oh, yeah, and also electing not to rest has meant I can't wolf again, hasn't it? Maybe I should mount up more now. Failed ritual site where I could steal things. But no, we have to go to the Mojo Dojo Horgus Dorgus Morgus Casa Quirm. I don't know where that joke was going. Ah, there you are. Last. Oh no, wait, he was more northern. You certainly took your time. I thought perhaps you got lost on the way here. I was already regretting not drawing you a map. Horgus' relief is palpable even through his grousing. It is a tragedy to see one's home in such a sorry state. And I always had a few guards in my service, you know. I hope the blockheads died honourably and didn't simply flee at the first sign of danger. Horgus turns towards the corridor with a pensive expression on his face. My manor, you see, contains several items that are of great value to me. I wish to retrieve them before they are discovered by my fellow citizens who, in the current chaos, seem to have taken to thieving and marauding like ducks to water. So, here's what I want you to do. Take a stroll through my house, peek into the rooms, and if you find anyone, kill them on the spot. That will teach any other opportunists... opportunists? Sure. Teach any other opportunists to stay away from August Worm's manor. While I was standing here by the entrance, I could clearly hear the sound of someone rooting around inside. Any possessions of mine you find in there, you can keep. It's all as good as lost to me anyway. When you're sure the house is empty, give me a signal from my study window. Wave a torch around or something like that. You can decide when you get there. What are these items? Never you mind. I'm paying you to clear out the ruffians inside, not to ask a question. August glares at you for a few seconds, before dropping his gaze. In any case, you'll learn what this is all about just as soon as you clear the way to my study for me. So restrain your curiosity for now. You're sad about your things. Because of them, you want us to kill people. Don't lecture me about right and wrong. She very much didn't. If it gives you some comfort, let me assure you that marauders are not innocent little lambs, far from it. They would gladly kill you to get their hands on my possessions, mark my words. Just come with the very notion. You think I hire guards to do my bidding just so I can put myself in danger along with them? No. I've taken on my fair share of risk already today. But all the same, you took the risk of coming here even though you were well aware of the danger. What is it that draws you here so strongly, like a moth to a flame? Melia, that's enough. Oh. Seems I had a sore spot. She quickly covers the smile that flits across her face. Alright. Well, get on with it. Or are you waiting for a special order? I shall await your signal. August pauses. And good luck in there, I suppose. Cool. I am going to mount up. Because if there's one thing I know about fighting inside a house, it's that you should be riding a Triceratops while you do it. What's the betting that there's going to be a whole bunch of booby traps that Horgus neglected to inform us about? Also, I'm not totally sure of this whole thieves are in my house and they're going to steal all my valuables, and if you find any valuables, yeah, have them. They're as good as lost. Am I?
All this waiting bores me.
Why are my pets not on? There you go. The full menagerie should be out. Oh, wait. I wasn't moving everyone.
Move out.
Stop them stealing my good stuff. But hey, if you happen to steal my good stuff, sure, I guess. My doors are locked, but not particularly well.
You appreciate this.
Box filled with a variety of whips and floggers. Oh, we found that room, have we? Set of collars of various sizes. Yes, we have found that room. Stuff. Magic sickle. Sickle of Falter. That seems like it could be phrased better. Yeah, that's less good than my scimitar. Also, it's not a scimitar, so I don't have a bunch of synergies with it. Chains, handcuffs, shackles, a collection to rival prisons. Yeah, so this is just his dungeon supply room. I mean, what would a game like this be without a dungeon master or two? Bad joke, perhaps, but hey. Anyway, murder. Well murdered. Now let's just wait here. There's a choke point over here. Would you like to examine it? Contains some very fine Amontillado. Nothing good. Stuff. Oh, there's lots of stuff to steal here. Recipe for onion soup. AKA the best soup, but also potentially the worst soup. It's one of those that can be very, very good or very, very bad. Yes, I know I found a new recipe. Thank you. I just memorized it. Oh, good. Onions for making of onion soup. He was like, if you find any of my things lying around, please have them. And it's like, do they count as lying around when we've taken them out of all these boxes? Perhaps, perhaps not. Who's to say, really?
Head on.
Stop shouting, Bigitha. You'll lose the element of surprise. Speaking of the element of surprise,
I'm losing my temper.
do I lose charge? No. It's just not on my bar. Get smushed. Where's the other guy? In there.
You won't survive me.
Does everyone have charge? Yeah, it's just not on everyone's panel. Gas up your weapon, why not? Just in the interest of, you know, doing something. Chargus Bargus? No? Okay. That'll do.
Endure this.
Dead. And now we rob his library. Oh look, there's books. Are we just going to be able to rob every single one of these bookcases? It's a cooking almanac. We can't learn recipes from it, but hey. Why can't we learn recipes from the cooking almanac? Seems weird to me. Scroll. Cool glaive, which is, you know, fine if you like glaives. I think my box just raided that bookcase. Sure. I'm not going to read all these books. That's for any of you all who decide to read the Pathfinder wiki that surely exists. I'm sure there's many very well written and funny things. And these are left as an exercise for the reader. Ah, I thought this house looked small on the map, but then that's because there's another floor, at least. Over here, the door to the garden is blocked. Opening it is impossible. Don't even try. It is not in this map. Move on. Heavy blunt object was clearly used to try to break down the door. The lock is broken and the door cannot be opened. I mean, again, I feel that just means we need to deploy more smash. I'm sure Clyde has plans.
Save the last one for me.
Okay, calm down. Tila, just move in there and loudly be a target. Murdered?
You're irrelevant.
I keep thinking she's saying, "You're elephant."
I'll hit you.
Which would still be a better taunt than that.
Make every strike count.
It's funny that Amber insists on shooting people, and then Lan is just like, no, this is how you shoot. Wow, this is much easier than defending a pub from a bajillion cultists at once. I use a lockpick just in case.
I am helpful, am I not?
A shirt. A silver robe. That's empirically a different piece of clothing from a shirt, but hey, I'm not judging. What does the silver robe do? And can my casters actually wear it? Where's the silver robe? I have one piece of armor there and it's padded armor of focus. And it's still saying they're sorted by type. Okay. Lan, I would quite like you to be immune to fear. Or not, well, not immune to fear, just... That doesn't look good on you at all. Let's think about this. Fashion is important. I mean, that's more of a classic look. That doesn't look terrible and also kind of looks like your character art. Yeah, sure. Nenio, be unscared. Here is a robe of not being scared. It might also be a shirt. I'm not a tailor.
I lead.
Not a
you
fashion
follow.
historian. Somewhere in the country, Amber Burchart has just gone, And if you have understood that reference, congratulations on being me. This door is locked for reasons. Although it looks like we can get around it. Look, I'm not beyond metaing based on the map. I'm against metagaming when it's with other people, because that makes it not fun. When it's just against the computer, I will do whatever the hell I can.
Go for their heart. I will fight.
Good, because if you don't, then they'll just kill you, I guess.
Stop us.
Okay, I see I saw 2 initiative checks for Abracandalo in there, so presumably there's another one.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Lacking.
Lan, everybody! Okay. Camellia resisted a fear effect. She didn't need a silver shirt to do it.
I'll cut you wide open. You should have listened to reason.
Let's hear you cry.
Surrender or else.
You won't survive me.
I mean, not for long.
The inheritor. Guide my
That stunning scimitar that Bigitha's got it's doing great, guy. And it's like the one disadvantage of being wolf. Well, okay, 2 disadvantages on account of there's also the bit where I can't cast spells.
I'll remove this obstacle.
And you actually did. Fair play. Ooh, magic essence. Need to collect more of those. Nothing else in here. Well, if there is, then you're all failing your perception checks. Got briefly confused when that said to the first floor. I was like, we're on the first floor, and then I remembered Americans. Aha, I see a person in the distance. You know what that means? Die.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
We are trouble. I'm trouble. That was very underwhelming. Yeah, close in and turn your weapon on. Or it will automatically end your turn because you ran out of
Too
actions.
late for
Well.
apologies. You're irrelevant.
Plan, just do a murder.
Endure this.
That was not a murder, that was a nat 3. That's like the opposite of a murder. You don't go to prison for that. Like, your enemies give you a medal.
You are today's sacrifice.
Such a normal thing to say. Oh yeah, I was meant to turn her weapon on. Oh well, didn't. I should probably use her spells. They do significantly more damage than Zap. I mean, everything does significantly more damage than Zap. You could sneeze on them and it'd do significantly more damage than Zap. I mean, 3 damage still isn't great.
Run them through.
Nearly. Or is he dead but a half-orc? Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is on -4 hit points. Splat. Not entirely splat.
Mind over muscle.
Fair enough. Nat 20 does 1 damage. Cool, you had 1 round of life left and you used it to miss. Dead. Very dead. Yes, because you can go become the half-orc thing if you just do a ton of damage to them.
I'll hit you.
Whatever. Hardly feels worth using my bigger spells. That was the same amount of damage as I did with his splitting scream anyway.
Out of my way!
Well, yep, he's out of your way now. Roll of sound burst. Neat. Oh, and everybody's leveled up. That's exciting. And scroll of protection from good. A perfectly legitimate thing to be carrying around, and not at all questionable. Levels times. I mean, we just keep climbing the druid tree, I guess. We'll get a feat. We'll get level 3 spells. That's exciting. Yeah, I think we just keep going druid, because I don't know, I can't be bothered to multi-class right now. Maybe not ever. Unless it's going to suddenly be like, hey, you've unlocked one of the prestige classes. And I haven't. Should I just keep pouring points into my knowledge skills? Yep. I suppose perception's always useful. Yeah, let's try and specialize. So it recommends Shifter's Rush. Once per round, when you move at least 10 feet, you can wild shape for free. Huh. Or Spell Focus. That sounds much less interesting. Anything else jumping out at me? Shifter's Rush sounds fun. I'll forget I have it. Okay, new spells. Cure Moderate Wound, nice. Mass Feather Step. Ignore difficult terrain, nice. Zappy Zappy. Immediately upon completion of the spell and once per round thereafter. Nice. Protection from energy, temporary immunity to a specific kind of energy. Nice. 60 points of damage. I'll take it. Bit Venom. Delay Poison. Just temporarily immune to poison. Poison. Which is, again, a touch spell that I will forget. Greater Magic Fang. Just makes Wolf, Bigitha, or Clyde better at that. Greater Longstrider makes you even faster. Remove disease. Neutralize poison. Dominate animal. Cool. Soothing Mud. Just create healing mud. You just get D4 healing when you go into it, and then 1 per round. Because you've made a bar. Okay. Summon Leopard or D3 Frogs. Give somebody Bubonic Plague, Cackle Fever, Mindfire, or the Shakes. Spike Growth. Turns plants into spikes. Cool. Greater Animal Aspect. So, you get 2 aspects, yeah? Common will resist energy, Burning Entanglement, which is like Entangle but on fire, and Nature's Exile. Curses the touched creature, making it inimical to the natural world. All animals are hostile to it. If they have an animal companion, it doesn't become hostile, but it becomes much worse. And they get -10 for Law Nature. I don't know what circumstances I would really have that for, but it just sounds funny for one thing. Does Clyde have a level as well? He does. A prepared treat of affliction. I do have a first aid kit. You're just lying to me, game. I just have you around for athletics and mobility, and you know it. I could get weapon focus on just. Yes, because now we've got our 3 intelligence that should get us more interesting ones. Mounted combat. Now, it's not... is that a feat that the mount should have or that the rider should have? I mean, I guess the fact that that Clyde can have it suggests that it's for the mount. Sure, let's do that. Yes, I know, mounted combat. I literally just spec'd for it. Do you not think I know that I can do it? I mean, that was the wrong button. Technically, yes, she has dismounted, but whatever. Lan can now get key arrows. Ooh, you get your unarmed damage bonus for bows. So what you're telling me is he can do even more damage. I'm going to keep seeing if any new classes appear. Taking points in athletics, mobility, and perception. Again, what we have him for. Toughness, just extra hit points. Sure, I mean, he doesn't get hit much, but couldn't hurt. Sealer. Learns Divine Bond. Upon reaching 5th level, Paladin gets a Divine Bond with her god. They have one of 2 forms, so you can have a Divine Bond with her weapon, so as a standard action, called in the aid of a Celestial, gives it +1, and for every 3 more levels it gets an extra +1, and they stack with existing ones. Alternatively, they can give it Axiomatic, Brilliant Energy, Disruption, Flaming Burst, Holy Keen, and Speed. Not that I understand what all of those mean. And that consumes bonus. So, like Camellia does. Get it once a day. Alternatively, you can have a Magic Horse. She's taken world knowledge, mobility, persuasion, sure. Focus on the longsword. Now, she's not using a longsword. And I realize that this is going to stop me. It will mean that... brain. It'll mean that I have to manually do her leveling for the rest of the time. But on the other hand, I don't want to waste a level on a weapon I'm not using. History of Terror sounds fun, though. It's just a human feat to have seen some things. Fine, let's go. So, Divine Weapon Bond or Horse. I mean, I'm always complaining about how little mobility she has. And also, I'm always saying how this party needs to acquire all the pets. Horse. And the horse can have her class as well. Ha ha ha. Horse. So subclasses make it aggressive. A bully. A bulwark to just make it very good at taking hits. And I mean, I'm probably going to be using him for tanking. Or, like, for Sealer. I could just make the horse undead, which would actually be a terrible idea. Just make him very fast. But then that would mean not using armor. Yeah, no. Tank horse. Horse tank. Point in mobility. And, hell, point in stealth. It's counted as a class skill, sure. I mean, we are mostly very bad at stealth. Needs a feat. I mean, I could just go straight into medium barding. Give him better fortitude saves. Very hard to kill? I think very hard to kill would be useful. And his name shall be... Oh, we need a kind of Crusader horse kind of a name. And his name shall be Theomander. And he was born today, which is the 26th of Lamasham. Arise, Theomander, horse. I don't know why I needed to give you an epithet there, and also why it was just horse.
We will win this war.
Sealer. What? Where has... Oh, he's right there. He was hiding behind a chandelier. Yes, right. And let's just speed level Theomander. I don't know why I'm giving him stealth points. I just mostly think it would be quite funny. Weapon focus. Bite or hoof. I mean, I have both of these things, I guess. I have both bite and hoof. Hoof, I guess. Very good at hoof. Just hoofing it. Have that intelligence 3 so you can access better feats. Point in athletic. Yeah, just become fast. Look at those scores. They're very good. Theomander, very good boy. Combat reflexes just give him more attacks of opportunity. That's pretty good. Equal to his dex bonus, which is like +3, +2, but still, that's 2 more attacks of opportunity around. That's actually quite a lot, especially if you're tanking. Nenio! Unlocked any cool classes yet? No? Cool. Move on. Taking points in magic device and knowledge things. Yep, that's kind of your deal. She wants to take greater spell focus illusion. This literally says you probably shouldn't do it. But it says you should do spell focus. But that was spell focus. No, that was greater spell focus. Okay. Learned haste and displaced. Just make somebody concealed by looking like it's slightly further from where it is. And haste makes people fast. And is in basically all RPGs the best spell. Wait, it said scroll specialization there as a thing for that level. Like, is that advanced? At 5th level, calculates the DC for any spell it contains using their intelligence modifier instead of its own level. Neat. Tell you what, we're going to level the other two up in a second because I need to run some more ads. This has been a weird thing, but now we have a horse. Cool. Loved you all, and I will see you again in a few minutes. Let the ads run if you can, but hey, in the meantime, why not get up, move around, have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you still need to. This is a reminder. Be good to yourself, yeah? And, you know, go and get someone to give you a hug, if they want to. I don't know. Yeah, cool. I will be back in a few minutes. See you then. And I'm back. Hello, everyone. Let's level up some more. Lan, stop just doing your exercises in the middle of the room. We get Spirit Enchantment +2. Nice. Very nice, actually, just being able to make it a +2, although I guess it only lasts for a minute. Points in Trickery and Stealth. That's her whole thing. Get more hit points? Sure, why not? Ooh, and now we can spend the Spirit Enchantments to Keen. What's Threat Range? What does that do? Shock, Flame, or Frost. We also have new spells, Blindness, Curse. She can also do zaps. Animate Dead, why is that bigger than everything else? Magical Vestment. Makes armor better. Stinking Cloud. Not great. I too can cast Create Stinking Cloud, and in fact often do. Mass Sleep. Nice. And Amber. Points in Arcana, Religion, Persuasion, and Magic Device. Nice. Spell Focus, Evocation. Sure. I was about to say you could... I feel like you need more evocation spells, but also I've just seen she gets Burning Arc and Scorching Ray for this. Nice. And, okay, so now she knows Shrink, and also Glitter Dust. Blinds people and also makes invisible things visible. And in many ways makes visible things invisible. On account of the blinding, you see. Cool. We're all here. Why has everybody unsaddled again? Celia, you are meant to be on the horse. Celia, your model is doing very interesting things. This is correct riding technique. Excuse me a second. While I take a screenshot of that, and then it minimizes my game. Right, where were we? Nothing else to steal in here. Okay, let's continue doing what we're paid to do, which is, funnily enough, wander around and murder everyone we see.
Onwards.
And I mean, that's what we do in most places, and we don't even
Rely on me.
get to there. We don't even get paid for it. What?
Together, we stand.
Why are you saying you can't charge?
Did
What
I
do you mean
mess up
path to
again?
target is blocked? By what?
Did I mess? They will break against our resolve.
Sure, I guess.
You should have listened to reason. You won't stop us.
Really don't know why that's...
Take you!
She gets back up to do the attack and then floop. Oh my god, if this is just going to become a standard thing, it's very funny to me. Also, do I have to switch between bite and hoof manually? All your attacks are bite. Why don't you have any hoof attacks? I specialized you in hoof. Do you not get hoofs when you're being ridden? That's a weird sentence, Emma. Okay. I feel like something's not working quite like I expected it to. And Camellia is the first person to get out the big spell book.
I'll cut you wide open.
Please stop sounding quite so viscerally excited about that.
Crossed the wrong mark.
Lan doing what? Oh, there's another guy there. Didn't see that.
You're irrelevant. Mind over muscle.
And you can't hit.
Surrender or else.
See? Ember can hit. It doesn't do much, but she hit. Full-on cavalry charge from the amazing collapsible paladin.
Let's hear you cry.
Let's hear you splat. Nothing good. Potion to cure moderate wounds. That's not nothing. Kind of wish there was a class that worked like Scroll Savant or like any
Might be a trap.
prepared thing learning from scrolls, but they could do it from potions. Like they could drink the potion and just kind of learn its effect. Maybe that's how alchemists work. I don't know. I don't play alchemist. That sounded complicated. Ooh, just a bunch of scrolls behind this painting. Nice. Did anybody learn any of the many scrolls I've got? Don't know why I clicked on Clyde. He sure as hell can't. Yes. Nenio will just get the biggest spellbook in the world, and I will forget to use any of them. Must remember before I next rest to actually look at my spell slots. Prepared spell casting. There's something on that table as well. Oh, hello. Whatever, just go for him.
None shall escape.
The spirits demand your blood. No, what is that?
The bookcase. Well, okay, it's a more of a cabinet. Enchant your weapon, and probably don't get to use it when Lan does a murder. Well, Lan did a murder. Okay, presumably there's somebody else because we're still in combat. Yes, there's somebody over there. You are too far away to do things. Oh, there was somebody right there. Didn't notice them. Well, that 8 damage was the price of discovery. Now, are these, like, negative energy powered? Can you tell? It's like just undead. I'm gonna try. No, that... No, that did nothing. Cool. We have established that that does nothing.
Too late for apologies.
Oh, and that was your action. Sorry.
Into the fray. Run them
Horse
through.
girls. Help her out. Wow, this guy is tough. I forget that Abracandaloo have belts. Also, that silver robe that gives fear resist, really doing numbers, as they say, in a situation that isn't this.
You are today's sacrifice.
Endure this.
It did.
I'll remove this obstacle.
I forget. That causes attacks of opportunity. Forgot about that. That's what your touch spells are for, Emma. They may also cause attacks of opportunity, I'm not sure. But on the upside, that was his one attack of opportunity. Run away. Yeah, sure. Get hand burned. Sure. Damage is damage.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
What was that like? Why did you need to do a reflex save when we attacked here, Amanda? Maybe I should look at the Babao's sheet. It's got protective slime. Ah, natural attacks and unarmed strikes hurt you. Cool. Didn't know that. Well, Clyde, enjoy.
Out of my way.
I see Clyde passed it, and is fine. Because Clyde is a Triceratops, and you are not. To paraphrase Rafiki, I guess. Now, Camelia's got her thing on, so let's make the weapon keen. Now, what does threat range do? What does threat range do before we decide to do anything like that? Do I have an encyclopedia? I mean, I said that as a hypothetical. I know I do. Do I have, like, a actual search function? No, that would be far too useful. That's weapon range. Is that the same thing? Just Keen has longer range? That seems like a really weird thing for Keen to do. But hey, what do I know? Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Sure. So, yeah, it seems weird that it would do that. And you know what? Honestly, they'll have a bunch of energy resistance anyway, won't they? Resistance to acid and cold and fire, and immune to electricity. So yeah, just +2 spearage is probably the way to go. And Lan's about to kill it anyway. See, the danger has passed. Great. Love it when we can just decide the danger has passed. But first, let's snoop some more.
I found something.
Melia,
Your heart to me.
fix this trap nonsense.
I am helpful, am I not?
You really are. And it's only a short bow. Short bow of code? What does that mean? As in it's up to code? Oh, right. Code is just here, the modifier meaning law, so it's better against chaotic creatures. That sounds like way worse than Lan's +2 bow of Oh my god. Oh yeah, no, it's curses. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, and strength bonus. Yeah, why would he not use this bow? This bow rules. Is this also trapped? No. But hey. Oh. There's another chest here. With a plate. But also, this is a secret door. It's locked. Well, unlock it, Camellia. That's what we keep you around for. Also, we can loot this guy. He's got nothing good. Don't bother looting this guy. Fine, I guess we give Horgus the signal. Horgmorg, it is time to Horg. Mansion is clear. You're alive. Fine work. Oh hey, a secret door. Who could have seen this coming? My secret door remains unopened. Fantastic. Wasn't too late. I mean, if you follow me, are you about to take us to your dungeon? Your secret's about to be revealed. So thrilling. Sure, Camellia.
Move out.
I'd forgotten Sealer's little squish body. Hello? What are we looking at, Horgus? Paintings are right where I left them. Very good, very good. Horgus Worm thanks you for your help. There's something off about the paintings in front of you. The blonde-haired boy in the Gwyrm family colours doesn't look like Horgus in the least. The family portrait depicts Horgus alongside an unknown half-elf woman and a little girl who bears a striking resemblance to Camellia. Who's in the paintings, Horgs? So, you've noticed. Oh, it seems there's no point in hiding it anymore. Horgs is silent for a few minutes. Few moments, much less awkward. Then sighs and presses his lips into a hard line. You see, I have two secrets. Camellia is, in fact, my daughter, and I am not the real Horgus Worm. You're not Horgus Worm? My real name is Darian Witt. My parents were the servants of the real Worms at their mansion on the eastern edge of Mendev. The Worms were generous and noble, but short-sighted. They burned through most of their fortune on charity, and instead they should have taken better care of guarding the mansion. When I was 10 or so, I used to play in the garden with the real Horgus Worm, who was just my age. I've no idea where the demons came from. I mean, there's a big hole into the abyss. That's probably where they came from. Just an idea. Horgus ran to the mansion, and I bolted in the opposite direction. He was captured and killed, and I wasn't. Horgus shrugs apologetically. Crusaders came from the nearest city to aid us, but I was the only one who survived. They asked me my name, and I said I was Horgus Worm. That's the old story. Such a heart-wrenching tale. It never fails to bring tears to my eyes. You're in no position to judge me, Camellia. Horgus's hands curl into fists, but his voice sounds more tired than angry. You're right. I'm not. Do I want to do any of these things, or just stay neutral? I kind of don't care. Yeah, it's just like, sure. I have also just changed my name one day. People do that. Thank you. Remembering mistakes made in one's childhood is no easy task. It's difficult for me to speak openly about secrets which I've kept all these years. I've been hostage to them my entire life. Strange that sounds. Camelia's your daughter? Shocked face. Yes. Illegitimate, that is to say. Horgus's cheeks redden. She has resided in this house since birth. Staff thought she was a niece or the daughter of a friend who died in the Crusades. I never disabused them of their notions. Her mother Iris was a half-elf of humble origins. She worked in the gardens here. I wanted to unite the Gwyrm family with another noble line. The Gwyrm name could not be permitted to mix with commoners and thereby plunge into insignificance. Iris did not protest, and we successfully hid our connection. And when Camellia was born, I did not claim her as my own. As far as Mendev knows, Camellia is the daughter of a Gwyrm family servant who died over 10 years ago. Before you start telling me what a terrible father I am, I want to tell you something. My daughter wanted for nothing. All her whims were fulfilled as quickly as they arose. I had the best teachers and bought her the best books. She always ate well and had warm clothes. Isn't that what a parent does? You've discovered my most terrible secret. Father cares so much about the Gwyrm name that he raised me in our mansion, hiding me away from the whole world. That's why you're such a normal person. I'll always be grateful to my father for everything he's done for me, even if Mendev society approves of some of his decisions. Would it be insolent of me to beg for your discretion regarding what you know about us? I mean, yeah, sure, very much your business. The hint of a smile plays on Camellia's mouth. Please accept my humblest thanks. Keeping secrets is easiest when you don't know about them in the first place, or if you possess the unique ability to selectively forget information, like me. Nenio blinks a few times. What was I saying? Never mind. Well demonstrated, ? I guess? Melia's whisper is barely audible. Keeping secrets is even easier if you're dead. August casts a wary look at her, but remains silent. What's it like to live your whole life as somebody else? When I was a boy, I used to hate August. The condescension most of all. The pity on his face. His smile when he called me to join him in his games. The difference in our birthright wasn't fair. Envy clouded my mind when the demons killed him and not me, and I thought it was a gift of fate. I seized my good fortune with both hands and never let go. When I told them my name was August Gwyrm, the only heir to the vast fortune of the Gwyrm family, on that day, life was fair. Yes, and how did this egalitarianism carry you forward? Unfortunately, it took me many years to see the generosity behind the condescension, feel the compassion behind the pity. I discovered far too late that August was my friend, even when I didn't feel myself his. I never accepted the hand of friendship he offered until it was far too late. Now what can I do? Reveal the truth, reject the name, and allow it to sink into oblivion? Would my friend August want this? August shakes his head, tired. I bear the name of August Gwyrm with the pride and dignity it deserves. As a banner on a battlefield, I will multiply its merits. The Gwyrm family will not be forgotten. Still serve August Gwyrm. August attempts to smile, but the result is pathetic. Again, judge. What are you going to do now? Well, first and foremost, I shall reward you handsomely for your help. Then I shall burn these portraits. I've kept them all this time out of misplaced sentiment, but they serve no purpose now. My ravaged home will likely be picked to the bone way ahead of you, and this secret room will inevitably be discovered. I don't want these paintings to be seen by anyone else. So you want to preserve his family legacy by destroying your art collection? I'm not going to just murder this man. I see. Well, you certainly earned your payment here. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Well, if it was that much of a pleasure... More than 1,000 gold? Thank you for the stretch reminder. My spine is a chew. Why did I say it the American way? Who can say? August is silent for a while. Camellia, I can tell from your face that you enjoyed fighting the demons in this worthy party. Only ask one thing. Are you certain? Camellia doesn't answer, but looks at August with a half smile lingering on her lips. Well then. Clearly I can no longer keep you safe. Our house is destroyed, our servants scattered or dead. August stares into his daughter's face as though he's seeking the answer to an unasked question. Then he turns his attention to you. But now, follow me. We'll make sure that no one ever again discovers the secrets of August Gwyrm. Okay, but can I loot the place first? And then he disappeared. He took the painting in his pocket and went away. Melia, rob your old house. A breastplate. It's a breastplate +1. Sealer, what are you wearing? Half-plate +1. How do they compare? Half-plate's much better. But also takes out your dexterity bonus, but your dexterity bonus is only a +1 anyway. Cool. Moving on. And nobody else can use heavy armor. And why are you starting the fire already? Can we leave the house? Scorched frames and burn canvases. No one will ever know what these paintings showed. If only they had, like, I don't know, there's probably magic for that. Well, that's that then. Thank you for your help. Farewell, watch over Camellia. Okay, guess we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been wormed. Pounds clipboard. Worm, worm, worm. Didn't leave anything good behind? No. Burn it. Bye. I mean, while we're here, we may as well go and investigate these other places. Enter. This place isn't ominous at all.
I will help where I can.
Tell you what, you've got some lay on hands uses today that I never remember to use. That looked horrendous. But people do need some healing. Cool. Problem solved. But yeah, this place is so legit and not full of monsters. Oh no, monsters. Saw us through the crack in the wall. Alchemists? In this there? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. You know my opinions. You can get Scorching Raid. Just die. Just die. These are probably more of them, aren't they? 12 damage. Just die. Enchant up your weapon. And then set it on fire. And also stab this mimic. Yeah, these are absolutely also mimics.
The light. Take you.
Do mimics have any cool abilities I should know about? Just adhesive entanglement. Entangles people it hits. Okay.
Let's hear you cry.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Mind over muscle. You're irrelevant.
You say that as though the person you're shooting at is particularly using muscle. They are an alchemist. Witch, heal thyself. Things I didn't particularly think through. All grouping up together while fighting an alchemist. That class that used grenades. I mean, you can form up as long as it's, you know... You frequently miss this enemy. Yeah, I know. That's just because I've been having really terrible luck.
Run them through.
See? I mean, AC 14 isn't nothing.
You won't survive me.
But you know what else isn't nothing? Lan. Also, you should be blind. Nope.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Yes.
Heal yourself and also don't be standing next to everyone. Oh, you're still taking acid over time. Stop with the acid bombs. It's very... No. Do I have an undo button? Oh my god, why don't I have an undo button? God damn it.
Sacrifice.
No glory without risk. Out of my way.
The Mimic had a magic crossbow. Light crossbow of Oracle's Misery. Neat. I mean, none of us are using crossbows. You know what we could use, though? Some healing.
This war must end.
Amber, please.
Yes.
Why did that fail? Oh, failed concentration check because she's covered in acid. How do we get rid of that? I don't know. In that case, it might be potion time. Come on, grab your friends. Your friends are potions. Or did that clear it? Doesn't say that. But hey, whatever, she is no longer acidified. Heal Hex on Theomanda. Cure Moderate on Nenio.
Yes.
Healing Hex on Sealer. Love having this free ability that I can just use on whoever, although only once a day. Right. Now, what does that crossbow do? +2 light crossbow. Neat. If it does a critical hit, if wielded by an oracle, so this is for Darren, is what you're saying, then they pass their curse along on crit. Yeah, that very much looks like a Darren special. Okay, so odds on these chests also being mimics?
I'm sure they mean us.
Oh hey, what do you know? God, I hate these things so much. Have I mentioned how much I hate these things? It's a lot.
Go for their hearts. The world in crimson.
Why did he get an attack of opportunity there? Huh?
The light take you.
Oh, I've used all my level 2 spell slots. Forgot about that. Yep, that worked.
Endure this.
I lead, you follow.
Oh hey, what are the odds on this also being a mimic?
Battles await.
No? It's not a mimic, it's also not interactable. That is, I don't know, some kind of weird stealth. Any more things I hate in here? Fish on a stick. I mean, I know the recipe for fish on a stick, and I don't even cook. The recipe is fish on a stick.
Onwards.
And... I guess we're done. I mean, we got a cool crossbow. For Darren. Who didn't even come here. So frankly, I think he's got the right idea. It's just... don't go to a place where there will be loot for you, because you might have to work for it. But if the loot is for nobody else, then you'll probably get it anyway. Oh, you can change the group while away from town. Or, not town, away from pub. Interesting. Good to know. Let's go to the house of our favourite lesbian power couple. Or get in a fight on the way there.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
A succubus. Ah, neat. It's substantially higher level than any of the cultists around here.
Mind over muscle.
Cavalry charge! Jesus. Well, I said they were much lower level.
Make every strike count.
Whereas she can withstand getting shot at by Lan. Which is, you know, a surprisingly useful skill. Given that lots of people die of getting shot at by Lan.
I'll cut you wide open. Die! You're irrelevant. I'll remove this obstacle.
I mean, you won't, because you didn't. Wow. You all suck at this. Except Lan. Lan is the only person here who does not suck at his job. And his job is just shoots things.
The spirits demand
That's
your
not even a
blood.
real job title.
Let's hear you cry.
Oh my god. It's a D20. It has higher numbers than 8.
The inheritor. Guide
Thank
my
you.
blade.
Thank God for that. Did they drop anything good? Ooh, new scrolls, new scrolls, new scrolls, new scrolls. That I will forget to use. Bye. Look, we just want to get to the gay house. And then there'll probably be a bunch of monsters or something here. And we will remove them from the gay house. Or maybe it'll just be like all sad mementos. Amber, Healing Hex Camellia. I don't think she's had it today. She has not. Neat. Oh, box. Random stuff in a box. Almost as challenging recipe as fish on a stick. Lan, murder this man.
You won't survive. Did we step on their toes as well?
Thank you, Lan. Entranced fighter, so do we have another succubus situation here? I mean, you know. Succubuses have deep sapphic energy, so it wouldn't be surprising if one had turned up here. Just saying. Aha, another one. What did this guy drop? Nothing good? Go.
Mind over muscle.
Frost over fighter? Question mark? Sure. That's what we're going with. Scream over this guy. 12 damage. Nice.
Surrender or else.
You were weak to scream.
Endure this.
Aye, not in charge range, but still in basically charge range. What? Why did he explode? There's a verm-like necrophage. What? It's got flesh armor. Gross. Inhabiting a human body. Right, so that's what Vermlek's deal is. They've got mass inflict. Great. So I imagine one's going to come out of that other corpse as well. Fun. Die.
You are today's sacrifice.
Genuinely, that you are sounded like it was going to turn into White Room by Alicia's Attic, which again, very specific reference. You are today's sacrifice, and that's the password.
Make every strike
I
count.
don't know why I made her sound like that. She does not.
Out of my way!
Ah! Abandons the flesh, and then just rolls a bunch of ones. Like, seriously, two nat ones in a row. Get wrecked.
Into the
More like
fray.
verm-wrecked recrophage, am I right? Not right. I'm so not right.
Go for their hearts.
You should have listened to reason.
I was about to say how many hearts does this one have, but I mean it's a parasite infesting a body, so probably at least two. Probably at least
I'll
two,
hit you.
but not very hard.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, this one is not also going to explode into necro nonsense, but is also not going to drop anything good. Stuff. Loot this vermlet. So, yeah, Erebeth, I regret to inform you your house has worms. I wasn't aware that was something we had to be worried about with houses. Not exactly on the property ladder. But there it is. Is Seela just never going to work out how to actually ride that horse?
What do we have here?
You know what we have here, Camellia. You're just being annoying.
Wonder.
Really? Well, if I can just wait for them to trigger the trap, or just shoot them in the head. Ah.
I am helpful. Am I not?
You don't have to quite so transparently seek validation, Camellia. Like, I know we've literally just had a whole thing about your terrible family history and upbringing, which, in retrospect, explains quite a lot about you. There is a succubus. I saw a succubus on the initiative thing there for a second.
You won't stop us.
Die!
He died. Hello? Succubus. Oh, there's a door there. If that is in fact a door and not just decorative.
Now what is that?
Ah, the succubus turned invisible. That would explain why she disappeared. That makes a lot of
I'll
sense.
cut you wide open.
Now, who was it who learned glitter dust? They won't have prepared it yet. Damn.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Is there anything I can do about concealment? What? Why did you lose all these things? Oh, because they're things that Camellia is carrying. But hey, the succubus has now revealed herself. Amber, shout at her. She's got spell resistance. Oh no.
Let's hear you cry.
She also has a bajillion AC. That's not ideal. You should summon a dog. Summon dog! No, the dog was not meant to be there. Well, Lan, you're good at hitting people. Well, tell you what, why don't you True Strike, because that's literally designed to overcome concealment. Oh, but that takes a round to set up. That's right. Well, it's fine. Seela has a billion AC as well, and Camellia is historically very bad at hitting people. Negative levels? Now that's a mechanic I haven't thought about in a long time. Need to rest and do a successful saving throw or do restoration spells. Okay.
Surrender or else.
Ha! 1 damage. There you go. That's learned ya.
Run them through.
My god, stop rolling those numbers. Can you blind the succubus? Nope, spell resistance. Dog. No, don't hit Camellia. Okay, extra attack. And you know what? Perfect strike. Just fill this woman with arrows. I mean, even then, it wasn't great. Right, so that only affected the first attack result. Right, yeah. The true strike did. Interesting. Good to know. Do you have energy resistance, like damage reduction off good? Yes. Why don't you bless your weapon? And then get attack of opportunity. And then do nothing. And Camellia can keep failing saving throws, and they can just kill my dog. Great. What if I cast Reduce Person on you? No? Doesn't work? Damn. Fine. Guess we just zap. Yeah, 3 damages. Not nothing. I mean, it's not far from nothing. I mean, it's precisely 3 away from nothing.
Mind over muscle.
And if you just keep missing, then that won't accomplish anything. Again, just so many arrows land. Stop rolling nat ones! It's fine. Camellia, you are accomplishing nothing there.
The light take you.
This is a whole thing. Are there any, like, other abilities I can throw around? Do have a bunch of things. Oh, that might be actually useful. because area things aren't affected by spell resistance. On which note, you can just be burning handsing. Although people would need to get out of the way so you could burning hands. Or, sure. No, because then you just hit everyone. This probably isn't going to work. Can I coup de grace? I can just coup. I was not expecting that to work. Just dead. Cloak of Disguise. Rapier +1. Camellia, I'm singing your song of Rapier +1. Because you like rapiers. You have stuff for them. They have finesse wielding, which this short spear doesn't, so you might actually be more useful. It's not cold iron anymore, but whatever. What does the Cloak of Disguise do? Adds to your stealth. So I should probably give it to Camellia. Did we come here just to get you stuff? Secret cupboard. Diamond dust. Book. And a whole bunch of money. And a letter from Irabeth. Anevia, if you're reading this, know that I'm alive and I'm rallying a troop of survivors to rise to the city's defense. We're going to fight our way to the Defender's Heart Tavern, set up our command there and hold the line until help arrives. Or if the goddess wills it, we'll launch an attack on the Grey Garrison. I love you, but I trust that we will see each other again in this world. It was weird getting that when, you know, they are literally already together in a different place. And I say it like that, it sounds like they're dead. They're not dead. That door really looks like it should be a thing. Apparently no. Okay, but we got some cool stuff and had a hell of a fight that ended in a very funny way, so I'll take it. She's dodging everything we throw at her. What about this sleep spell? This isn't going to work. Oh, it worked. Oh, she's dead. Alright. Well, that's cleared out most of our stuff. So that's just gather out. That's just an ongoing thing. That's actually launched the thing. And nothing else is a last chapter to complete the quest. So all the kind of critical stuff we've done. Heyo. Can I get a heyo? I think I can get a heyo. I guess let's take a long walk back to the deep pub. I feel like I could have set that joke up better. Didn't. Oh well. I still don't get what the difference is between the purple and yellow on the map when you travel. Line. Couldn't find the word line for a second there. Very complex word. Oh yeah, Theomanda's got a negative level. I forgot about that. I should really make sure somebody has restoration.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Dead. Jesus, Lan. How does it feel to be such an absolute beast at everything all the time? I say everything, shooting people, but that's everything you do, so it's fine. Oh yeah, we never went to that wine cellar. Maybe we'll go to that wine cellar next time. Because I think we're going to go back to the pub, we might rest, and then be done for now. There's loot. Okay, cool. Apparently we couldn't pick up the loot, but they did just gather it all in one handy cart for us, so I'll take it. And here there is dinner, I guess. They've not cleared the Minotaur corpse away, which is surprising. But hey, what do I know? Maybe that is the height of decor in Mendev. Oh, this is... Hi? Hello?
What in the name of the Green Mother's going on in this crazy town?
Everyone else seems very unbothered. The ceiling gives way with a thundering crack, and a griffin lands on the floor of the tavern. Seriously, things just keep on happening whenever we decide to rest. In a flash, the creature transforms. A huge, red-bearded man now stands before you. Folding his arms, he casts a proprietary eye over the tavern, and in a deep, booming voice asks that thing you just heard in the voice clip.
Who's in charge here? You there in the armor? Or is it you, tavern keeper? Or maybe it's you, old-timer? Oh, you, I remember. You were in that ravaged fortress with all the books.
That did happen.
You can explain all this to me.
Sure.
Well?
Oh, yes. Stare down, and ignoring the looks of astonishment, the man approaches and looks you dead in the eye. Look back at him, saying nothing.
You're good.
Haha, I win. I have established dominance.
All right. First things first. If by some chance you don't already know, they call me Ulbrich. Ulbrich Oles. Chief of the Oles clan. The one that gave Barzog's orcs a drubbing. I've never heard of them either. Be damned. Is this an illusion or something? One minute I'm laying myself down for a nap in a glade one summer's day, and the next I'm waking up among ruins and flames and monsters running riot. No one knows me. But you see, my name's famous across Sarkoris.
About that.
What's going on here?
Yeah, Sarkoris, was destroyed when the World Wound happened, so I think you might be a man ever so slightly out of time. Failed a knowledge world check. Oles? Bartrak's orcs? These names mean nothing to you. One thing's clear, this man does not know that Sarkoris has fallen. Yeah, there's an important question here. You couldn't come in through the door?
The door would have been smarter, right enough. I was asleep too long, that must be it. My head's all muddled. I remember I was flying over the city looking for something, and when I found it, I just drove straight for it. Roads and roofs be damned. But what was I looking for? Drinks? Warriors? Oh, that's not it. Or maybe you. Was I looking for you?
Okay, so we saw a statue of a griffin, and then it became an actual griffin, and then the griffin went away. Was that you?
A statue, you say?
Sure.
Strange. I don't remember being turned to stone. But if it looked like a griffin, then it must have been me.
Yes, you are the only griffin in the
Take a
world.
gander at this. Don't worry, I won't scratch you. I'm no werewolf, I'm a shifter. My powers were granted to me by the sacred griffin Ervar, who protects our clan. I doubt you've got any other griffins flying about this city of yours.
So you're saying you fell asleep in Sarkoris and woke up here, like, centuries later?
That's what I'm saying to you. I was plucked like a fish from a pond and carried off to God's nowhere.
I have to ask this other question, even though we've established when you saw me in the library.
Now, let me think. Strange that the memory's in there, but it's all broken up in little pieces. So, I opened my eyes, I saw books and stones around me, and you were there. Then I was flying over the city. I had wings. And then I was in this here tavern, and then I saw you again.
Sound's gonna drop for a second, just while I click this button.
All right, that's enough questions from you. Now answer some of mine. Where am I, and what's going on here?
Do we joke? I don't think we joke. Let's actually give him the information. It is Canabras. Sarkoris hasn't existed for a century.
Oh, I can't take it anymore. Oh, you got me there. You're telling me I fell asleep for 100 years. Sarkoris was swallowed by demons, and Canopus, that little fishing village, is now a fortress city.
I mean, that is the typical evolution
Go
of
on,
things.
Pull the other one. Fine. If you don't want to tell me what's going on, don't. We're in a tavern, not in the middle of nowhere. There's plenty of folks around. I'm sure one of these people will tell me what's happening here. There's one thing I do know without asking. You've got a tough fight on your hands. I'm not one to wait on an invitation to a brawl, so if you're making ready to break some demon horns, I'm going with you. But in the meantime, I'm gonna have a taste of whatever ale they brew here.
Guess we got another party member. Sometimes that just happens to you, you know? I like how Darren hasn't turned his halo off. Do I need to talk more to Ulbrig? Oh, hey there, just the lass I wanted to talk to. It's your elf, by the way. Ulbrig sips from his beer mug. Asked around about this here city and about the whole hubbub, who you lot are fighting and why. And the more I hear, the less I understand. So you weren't lying about Canabris and the demons invading. Everyone from the tavern keeper to a knight is giving me the same oakum. They all say Sarkoris was burnt to the ground by a bunch of oglins 100 years ago. Canabris, that god's forsaken village the size of a pig snout, was turned into this massive fortress to defend against them. Which means I must have slept for 100 years and didn't notice a thing. So what am I to make of this? Am I the balmy one, or is it everyone else? Maybe we've all been bewitched by Fae and are living in the yarn they're spinning. Talk about a doozy. Ulbrig scratches his beard. I have questions, I guess. Oh, that's right. I had a question of my own to ask you. Explain to me plain and simple about when we first met. What was that all about? How did I end up in that fortress with all the books? Why did I wake up right when you came? This is horse feathers. The real horse feathers here is how many questions you're able to ask without pausing for breath or letting me get a word in. There, I've asked them all. Just answer already. I'm all ears. I also know nothing. Mysteries upon mysteries. Somebody has to know, right? Someone got me into this mess, and when I learn who it was, oh, they won't be too happy. Right, so what was it you wanted to ask about? You know what, I'm good. Bye. Soft grass underfoot, do ya? I quite like that. Is there anything new in my personal chest? No. I was wondering if people would just put things there. Let's go to sleep. We do have an alchemist, and we have nobody who knows how to brew potions. Damn. Scroll scribing, we do have people for. Nope. Nenia. There. Ember can help. Choose a spell to scribe a scroll. That's quite a difficult sentence to say. I mean, dig hole has been incredibly useful. But I mean, mirror image is also always useful. I'd say that I haven't used it yet. Hole. Go to bed.
My answer to the question you ask me every day is not going to change. I truly do not remember where I was born or how I came to be an Absalom. It was useless information that I prefer to forget.
You're hiding something, my friend. It's quite unbecoming. Let's share confidences. Here, I'll tell you my darkest secret.
That's how Camelia's voice actually sounds. I'd forgotten.
Chocolate. Now tell me yours.
Scribing scrolls progressed successfully. Yeah, I forgot that you have to do that, like, in stages. But more importantly, is my room going to be full of demons again? No? Cool. Okay, we did get the scroll. I may as well level everybody who wasn't on that last mission, but apart from that, I think we're done. Darren. Ah, yes, I got you that new crossbow. I'll remember to give that you. Points in knowledge, and persuasion, because you are that much of a rake. You want to take dodge? Yeah, that works for me. Learn, remove fear, and Bone Shaker. You take control of a living creature's skeleton, and the creature has its skeleton rattle within its flesh, causing it grievous harm. Darren, what the hell is wrong with you? And yes, Darren, but I don't know what's wrong with you, but I did buy you a present. That looks very dramatic. Whip jib. Still nothing particularly. I could give you a spear in the offhand. No, you're good. You're good with daggers. Here, have a level. Points in perception, magic. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Extra hit points. What does it recommend? Weapon focus. Okay, that's never interesting though. Learn acid arrow and scorching ray. Nice. And new guy. What's your equipment like? Oh, you've got a bunch of stuff. Like resistance, ring of protection, Swarmbane clasp. You do full damage to swarms with weapons or unarmed. Nice. Hide armor +1. Giant strength. It's a classic. So let me just check the abilities on shifters. So you have a bunch of weapon proficiencies. Woodland Grace ignores difficult terrain. Nice. Add wisdom to AC. Better nature law. But nothing that actually... So that will swift action to turn on claws. 1d4 natural damage. And now they're cold iron, magic, and silver. Okay, so you're saying I should just not give him weapons and use that. But on the counterpoint, club with nail. It's club with nails is good. Well, it reckons 9 to 11 unarmed damage. Or 14 to 19 club damage. And I wonder if he can still offhand his claws while using a club. I guess we'll see. The game reckons it should multi-class. Interesting. I mean, it's not going to. Yeah, toughness. Everybody loves toughness. Having more hit points is just always good. You have more levels? No, that's you caught up. We're all level 5 now. Great. But yes, I think now is the time we save. Well, we've accomplished a bunch of stuff today. But now we are done, and it just remains to me to do a little wrap-up. So... God, that fight at the pub was long. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. We've... I don't know where I was going with the word weave there. Okay. We've done a bunch of stuff today. We'd encountered mimics and hated it. And then got a horse and did arson. But also prevented against arson. We have ambivalent feelings about arson. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking because it is the time for the wrap-up, which involves a lot more of me talking. If you've been watching, thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for staying to the end if you have. It means a lot, genuinely. If you've been watching this, you know where to find me. But just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent. That's SERASENT, the House of Hubris. Streaming here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time. That is normally 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific. This Sunday, those times will change. So be aware of that, because we have daylight savings slightly before America does. So hey, if you don't want to do the maths, or if you live somewhere I didn't just give you the numbers for, why not just follow us and get notifications whenever I'm around? If you do miss anything, VODs are on the Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact. For everything else, there's the YouTube. Link is down there. Says VOD Archive, or for everything else, no. Says VOD Archive, or just in case, it is, God, I am on form. youtube.com/@House of Hubris, where you can find everything going back to the start of the channel, which is nearly 3 years of content. There's a lot of stuff there. I have played many games. So, hey, check them out, and maybe you'll find something you like. And if you don't, hey, let me know what would be, I guess. While you're there, if you want to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything, helps me make number go up, but most importantly, gets you hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and as of today, that is no longer a lie. We've built up enough of a buffer. Things are good. Wow, my throat is apparently having a moment. I blame Ulbrig. Where was I? Yes, go there, subscribe, VODs, all of that. If you want to support me committing and or preventing arson financially, you can, of course, subscribe or share on Twitch, but you very much don't need to. Just turn up and hang out and be chill and be good to each other, then everybody's having a good time. What else? If you want to find me elsewhere, you can... I'm not hard to find. It's not a common name, but you can also just look down there for all the social links, or it's House of Hubris basically everywhere. Twitter @House of Hubris, Mastodon @House of Hubris @kind.social, or Blue Sky @houseofhubris.bsky.social, where you can find me shouting about the stream and the state of the world and any other projects I might be involved in, which at the minute is becoming more and more, because just announced for Breathing Space Season 4, and Shaker Season 2 is happening right now, and yes, we did announce in between Season 5 it's coming soon, and those are all going to be rad. And also Devoid of Space, I have an episode of that coming soonish. So hey, all the details on that are available on the wider internet, but also on my socials, so why not check those out? I think I'm done now, so I'm going to stop talking and go away. Cool. Love to you all. Take care of yourselves out there, as ever. And I will see you on Saturday for more Bigitha, where we will probably chat to our new friend and stick more cultists in a hole. Alright. Love you all. Bye.